everybody, it's Annie and welcome back to my channel. Today is December 1st, which means it is the first day of my 25 days of Christmas, or as it's also called, Vlogmas. Made myself some tea. So I got my hot tea, I got my warm clothes, I got a little snack beside me, and we are going to begin with the first episode where we are going to be reviewing a new foundation. So I recently went to the mall because I needed a new foundation. During Halloween, I was trying to apply some foundation to my entire face, and I was starting to realize that my face was just getting very dry because it's cold. And because of that, the powder foundation that I always use was really just looking cakey, and you could just really see it. And I did not like that. I wasn't getting a nice coverage. It was patchy and it was flaky. It was just really a disappointment. So I thought that it was really time for me to kind of go into more of a liquid foundation because I've never done that. So we're gonna kind of use today as like a little bit of a makeup guru review, even though we both know I'm not that, unfortunately. Real talk. So when I went to Sephora, I told them I was looking, they came right up to me, which was really nice. I told them I was looking for a liquid foundation and kind of like light to medium coverage. Milk's Sunshine Skin Tint with SPF 30 was actually the first thing recommended to me, and I was really excited that they went first to Milk because just their display looks so cool, and I always really wanted to buy something from them, but I never really could convince myself that it was worth the money. That is my one problem, is I find myself not convinced that a lot of products are worth the money because I'm just not somebody who likes to spend money like easily, unless it's on food, unfortunately. But like on other products, I try really not to spend my money unless I need to. So I was kind of relieved to find that they were actually recommending a brand that I've really wanted to try out for a bit. So I really didn't know anything about Milk as a company. So the first thing that I'm going to do is just kind of give you a little bit of a background of them so that we both kind of know a little bit more about them. So the first thing that I really liked about Milk as a company is that they are cruelty-free, vegan, and also paraben-free. On their website, they also have something called the ingredient blacklist. It's basically a list of all the ingredients they don't use, as well as policies that they follow, and health concerns, and also their manufacturing policy, because Milk really tries to be transparent with you, which is what is really important in companies nowadays. Nowadays, companies are really kind of aiming to be more sustainable and transparent with the buyers, because if they aren't, it seems kind of sketchy, at least in my opinion. I don't really know a lot about the company, especially when it comes to makeup that I'm going to be putting on my face or food that I'm going to be putting into my system. I'm less likely to buy from them versus a company that does share a lot more about their policies and their practices. So on to the foundation. So this is a preservative-free foundation. It says natural oil infused formula stays extra fresh thanks to innovative packaging using antimicrobial silver. Antimicrobial silver is something new. It's in the top 5 trending packages for food and health products. It's a new sort of packaging that possesses anti-fungi, anti-yeast, and antiviral properties. So it's just a lot better compared to, I guess, past containers. So this also says that it leaves a dewy finish, so it, quote, hydrates skin with a blend of avocado, mandarin, grape, and olive oils for sheer buildable coverage. That was something else that I really liked about it, is it's buildable. The last thing is SPF 30 protection. Protects your largest organ, your skin, with SPF and travels easily with the on-the-go rollerball packaging. I also really was interested in the blend of oils that they had in here. Once I read the ingredients list, you're going to hear all those oils plus more, so like just get ready. I like that it's also buildable coverage because, again, I was looking more for light medium, but the fact that you can build it up to more makes me kind of happy because who knows, I really don't know what I'm doing with makeup. As we all know that I've seen basically any video that I do that involves makeup, so it's really nice to hear that maybe when I'm better at makeup, I'll be able to do full coverage. And then obviously the other thing I really like was SPF 30 protection. The one thing that I remember my skin doctor, who I really don't like, telling me was make sure to have sunscreen on. And I try, but I don't always remember. So knowing that I'm going to have it on with my makeup is so awesome. Are we ready for the ingredients list? Here we go. Okay. I apologize if I pronounce any of this incorrectly. that took a really long time just to say the ingredients. Whew. But luckily enough, we know that based on their ingredients blacklist, they don't have a lot of the bad ingredients. I did start looking these up ingredient by ingredient to try and find if there were any health concerns. Most of them that I went through, there were low health concerns, but I was so tired with going through them all that I did not finish. We're gonna put this on our face. So I got this in the shade Light. So I went to Sephora and I actually had them show me my skin type. Like, you know when they do the thing where they like go there and there and there and like they check out everything to make sure that you that they match you correctly. Well, that's what I did with this. And so I am apparently in the shade Light. Directions: press bottom button to dispense foundation onto glass roller tip. Apply directly to skin and blend with fingertips. So we're gonna blend one side with fingertips and then one side with this precision blending sponge that I got as a gift once. So we're gonna try both. How do I get this off? I don't even know how to get the top off. Okay. Oh! Oh, come on. Like, what are you doing? Be nice. I cracked the top packaging. Oh, this is why we can't have nice things. I already cracked this. Okay, so what I've heard. Oh my God. Oh, no, nothing yet. I heard a squeak though. Here we go. Okay, got it. Finally, I think that was like 4 minutes later. There we go. Okay, so I'm gonna try rolling it on my face on one side. I'm gonna get it out a little more. All right, here we go. Okay, I'm rubbing it. Oh! So I'll tell you one thing already off the bat is that this smells really nice. It just smells kind of fruity. It smells like kind of citrusy almost, which is really nice because that almost, like, I know this is gonna sound weird. It's kind of like a Christmassy smell to me. Is that weird? Anybody else get that? All right. Guys, this seems like a bit much. I'm gonna start putting it on the other side. Okay, so that is half my face. This side I did with my fingertips like it says to do. This side I'm going to do with the blender. Here we go. Here we go. There we go. So I'm just gonna pause here for a second. This is, you can definitely see what it means by buildup because on this side, it's a lot lighter. You can still kind of see the rosiness of my cheek and my forehead versus this side, it's fully covered. So now I'm just gonna kind of even it out a little bit. All right, guys, so this is what we are left with. You can see it definitely covered me a lot more than I thought it was going to. I was a little bit concerned at first because of the fact that this is a little bit yellower than my skin tone, but this is what they told me it would match with. I noticed my other foundations were also a little bit yellow compared to my skin tone, so I'm just assuming that even though I'm very pale, the yellow is what works because this is what I'm always matched to, even though, I don't know, it just seems a little bit yellower than what I anticipated, but that's okay. It is a little bit cakey.
What a terrible Uber ride that was.
Why? One thing that I get concerned about with some foundation is the lines that it can make. So, nope, not getting stuck in the lines. So that's super awesome. Honestly, I totally forget what I was saying. It's a little bit cakey still. I think it's because I didn't exfoliate my skin. Normally, I exfoliate before I put on makeup, so I can just see a little bit of buildup still right here. Ugh, I look so weird without having any color. I'm so accustomed to just like such light coverage that I can still see the rosiness on my cheeks. It actually looks kind of weird to not have that rosiness. But this is what I look like. I'm gonna put on a little bit more of a face just to like kind of contour it out, make it not look so flat. And then I'll be back. All right, guys, so this is me with just a little bit more makeup on. I added some contour, some blush, and I did my eyebrows just a little bit, just to kind of show you what it would look like with a little bit more coverage and not so flat. All in all, I really do like this as my first ever liquid foundation. It does give a little bit of a dewy finish, which I'm very not accustomed to because I really normally like a matte finish since I grew up with kind of a greasy face and people always saying your face looks really greasy. It isn't anymore, but you know, it's still just kind of like one of those paranoia things. But I really do kind of admire the shine that I'm getting. So this product expires 6/2019. I hopefully will be able to get through it that fast. I'm not accustomed to having products that expire in less than a year. Actually, most of my products expire in like 2 years, so it was kind of interesting to have something that will go so fast. But hopefully I'll be using it up quickly enough because I do find myself really fascinated with this and I think I'll be using it more. So that's all that I have for you guys today. I didn't do my eyes because I'm going to be doing that for my next video. So be sure to like this video as well as comment down below so you can watch that next video and be notified when it comes up. Be sure to hit that subscribe button if you have not already, and hit that subscribe button so that you can continue getting updates on other videos that are to come. So thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you enjoy, and I will be seeing you tomorrow for another video as part of my 25 days of Christmas. Bye.